This video should have been my first video, but it wasn't.
Now, I know a lot of you were thinking, Tempo, why the fuck are you making what should have been your first video fucking 4 years after you've been posting hella bangers and hella great dance videos? I don't know. It just kind of happened that way. But things happen for a reason. Maybe I didn't make my first video because back then I was just a kid and I wanted so much just to put my YouTube videos out there, regardless of what it was, regardless if I was gaming or acting or being a fucking clown on the camera. It didn't fucking matter to me. I just wanted to be a YouTuber. With that being said, what I would have done in my first video is introduce myself. Hello, everybody at home watching videos. My name's Deshaun, aka Tempo, the greatest dancer. I dance and stuff on YouTube, and this is what I want my channel to be, and I want to post the most entertaining content pertaining to dance, the most inspirational content that I think about. I'm not just a dancer. I do a lot of things outside of dance, and dance is just one of those things that stuck with me throughout my whole life. You feel me? I can't remember a time that I was not dancing throughout my whole life. Like, my memory is so filled with memories of me dancing that I just don't think that it was just something I learned. I don't think it was something that I learned here in this dimension. I feel like I learned it before I was born. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, I am always, as far as I can remember, again, I've always been an entertainer. I've always been someone who gravitates towards making people laugh rather than making people feel hurt. And that in turns transfers to me kind of being like a people pleaser, too nice, whatever people want to call it. I don't really care. It's the right thing to do. It's the fucking right thing to do. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, when a lot of my friends were hurting, they would come to me, and I never really understood why. I never understood why it was always me. I never understood why people would want to tell me everything about their life, and like, even strangers will walk up to me and like, oh dang, like, you're such a personable person, you're very nice, you're very welcoming, like, your energy, like, I like the way you talk, you feel me? And it was just weird, and I was like, why me? And it was like a negative thing in my mind for a long time, but then it became more of a positive. My mindset changed on a lot of these things that were happening to me. I did research on, let's say, zodiac signs and energy and spiritual awakening, stuff like that, like why people do certain things. I was trying to figure it out. And I realized a lot of things that just line up, and it was like, well, I guess this is who I am. I'm a Libra. I'm an open person. I have this welcoming energy to some people, and they fuck with it. I'm a goofy person in person. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you meet me, like, it's just that I'm goofy. I'm stupid. Like, bro. Sorry. When people meet me, it's like, in my perspective, if I talk, they don't feel this overwhelming feeling of, oh, I have to hide this and I have to say this to make this person like me. You feel me? No, because I don't really judge people. It's not like I'm talking in terms of like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a skin condition, or I'm special ed and most people don't. I don't care. I've never really cared. In school, I was one of those people who was friends with everybody. I had the cool kids, I had the lame kids, I had the in between kids. And for me, I was sort of always an in between. I was not the coolest kid in school just because I can dance, you know what I'm saying? That was never a thing. If anything, that made me one of the lame kids in my school. No one really understood dance and no one really understood what my mission was. And that's why I kind of turned to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because dancing in person, I would get a lot of hate. I would get a lot of slander, but I would also get a lot of love. You know, don't this not to take away from the love. Got a lot of love in the dance scene, and where I'm from, North Carolina, I did a lot of, I did a few events back home, you know, and I did a lot of background work, which is training and just sitting and watching certain videos that would get my mindset in certain areas that I could achieve these things, you know, and I feel like a lot of people know that they can achieve certain things in life and they don't, they don't try it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people realize or, you know what I'm saying, subconsciously know that we can achieve anything in this world. And we just got to put our mind to it and put our body to it. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody can do something in this world. You just got to put your mind and body together and go do the thing. Whatever the thing is, it don't matter what the thing is. Just do the thing. And it's going to work. It's going to work because you're putting your mind and body in a certain place to connect, to be in sync. And once your mind and body are in sync, you can do anything. You can move mountains with the power of God and the power of your body. You feel me? And so I took that and I went and I started making YouTube videos. And that's why you just kind of see like a dance video for my first video. You feel me? That was my first video. I don't even think that was my first video. I think I actually deleted a lot of my videos that I was posting up to the point where I was like, okay, I'm serious now. And that one video that you see of me in the white shirt, which is my first video on this channel 4 years ago, is the first video my mindset had changed. I was no longer, you know what I'm saying, Deshaun. I was Tempo. And Tempo was the person I wanted to be. He was the person who was talking to me in my head and showing me all the in a layman's terms, in a basic sense, he is my future self, my higher self. And he talks to me and tells me certain things I should be doing and certain things I shouldn't be doing and keeps me on the right track. Now sometimes Tempo gets lost and Deshaun takes over and does some dumb shit and fucks up everything for Tempo. But that's when Tempo likes to step in and go 10 times harder. You feel me? He will never let me fumble, never let me do the things that I used to do that would A, get me in trouble, 2, make people just think I'm a bad person, 3, just, you know what I'm saying? He just won't let me do the things that I used to do. You feel me? We're just gonna say that. He won't let me do the things that I used to do. And I appreciate that. Even though it's me, it's like the better me, which I created in my head. And now has become like its own conscious being that argues with me. You feel me? Literally arguing. Literally like, no, the fuck is that? Why are you doing that? We gotta go make this dance video. Why the fuck you worry about that? We supposed to be dancing, nigga. Our feet supposed to be magical. Like telling me shit like that. Like, who tells you something like that? Who tells you something like that? Why are you worried about snacks? Go make a dance video. Your feet are magic. It's gonna bring you snacks. The hell? Your feet are gonna bring you snacks. Like, that is just the thoughts in my mind. And low key, I appreciate it because there's no one else talking to me like that. There's no one else gonna keep me on the right track but me. But in my mind, I feel like there's a lot of people that are like me and feel like, oh, I can't keep myself on track. You feel me? I need to have someone else. And so that's why Tempo kind of became a thing. The name didn't stick until 2019, the name didn't stick, but the energy of that being was always there. You feel me? And so that's why I kind of just threw dance videos on the internet, and I didn't really think too much about it, because that was how hard the drive had smacked me in my face. Like, yeah, post your first dance video. No one else is doing this in your age range. No one else is doing this in your school. No one else is doing this, around you, inspiring you. I had to get all my inspiration from the phone, watching the phone. You feel me? And I personally watch gamers. I watch a lot of gamers. I watch a lot of different content, not just dance content. Of course, I watch dance content the most out of anything on social media. I'm watching dance content for sure, for sure. But second to that is gaming. You know what I'm saying? And after that, it would be podcast, and then all these things, all the things that I watch inspire me to get my own audience from what I want to do. Because I see all these people on podcasts, they're interviewing and they're asking them about what they do. And they may be a sales agent. They may be a fucking billionaire. They may be a car salesman, one of the top car salesmen in the world. Traveling car salesman, traveling to 3 different states, making $8 million every 10 cars. And that shit's easy to them. You know what I'm saying? And people want to interview these type of people who are really good at average things. You feel me? And so I started thinking, like, what's an average thing I do? What's something average that I could get really good at and post on YouTube and start my own audience? And like I said, I have never known a moment in my life where I was not dancing. I just don't know. So, common sense, my thing was dance. And I just wanted nothing more than the feelings I got from watching these people inspiring me. You feel me? I wanted nothing more than to give that feeling to someone else. That's all I've been striving for the whole time I've been doing YouTube and social media and just dancing, just training, just inspiring myself, hypnotizing my fucking self so I can be one of the top dancers in the world. You feel me? And arguably the greatest in the world. You feel me? I want to do that. I want to start a business, maybe multiple. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I did some research, used a little chat GPT and realized that no dancer has ever won a fucking Grammy award. There's no dancer who has won like a Grammy award for top performance in any movie or nothing like that. They've been recognized on the Grammy stage, but they have never been nominated for a Grammy. And I want to be the first dancer to get nominated for dancing, top dance performance, a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? And that is just a goal I have because I realize, like, well, there's no dancers who've actually done this shit. So why can't I do it? There's an abundance of things in the world. There's an abundance of cars. If you want a Lamborghini and you see someone driving down the street with a Lamborghini and you're getting mad because they got a Lamborghini, we know there's like 100 at that car lot, about 30 over there at that Lamborghini car lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to be worried about everybody else's shit. Okay, I see this dancer with like 1.22 million subscribers. I see this dancer with about 10.7 million subscribers. But either they're washed out, channel dying, not getting the views no more, they're dying. Like, it's my turn. You feel me? I see hella other dancers that were dancers turning into artists, that were dancers turning into X and a whole bunch of other different things. They're not dancers anymore. Me, I want to stay true to what I started with. I want to stay true to whatever it is God called me to do. And I feel like that is dance. I'm on this earth to dance. There's hella other people on this planet, hella abundance of people who are just here to dance. you know? And some of them don't even realize it yet. Some of them casually just do the things that they like to do and don't realize that they could be making an impact in millions of people's lives if they would take the first step and just record a video. You feel me? Just put it on video. That way, 2 years later, someone else can see the video. 5 years later, someone else can see the video. You know, and you can be dead. And all these people gonna still be seeing your videos. Regardless if it's like a view a day, 2 views a day, 5, people are gonna watch that fucking video. And that's what the end goal is for me, is just to create history in the world. Just to create something for people to be inspired by, a journey for people to be inspired by. You feel me? I don't like to just dance just because. I dance because I feel an emotion in the music. I dance because there's so much movement. There's so much freedom in movement that people have not tapped into yet, because they're so commercialized into these different styles and things, and they don't really get the creativity aspect of it anymore. And these are the things that I think about that I feel like other dancers don't think about. You feel me? I think about history. I think about the changes and the curves of time and space and, manifestations, a whole bunch of things that are just there, and that a lot of people just don't have. And I feel like spreading that mindset throughout creative people is a good thing, a good goal for me to have. And that's why I started my business, Creator Red. And Creator Red is, I'm sorry, I always hold something red for this bit. So, here we go. Creator Red is a business that I want to start, and I want to make it global. Just as much as my dance is going to be global, I want this business to be global. You feel me? I want to help creators around the world, people who are creative in their mind and they have ideas. I want to help them turn that into reality. You feel me? Regardless if you think you can dance and you're just scared to do it in public, or scared to just do it by yourself, because I've been in that point before. I've been to that point before where you're scared to just do it by yourself. You know what I'm saying? That is a different fear people have. Doing it by themselves and getting the judgment. You are your best judger. You can watch your own dance videos and be like, oh, I like that. That was really good. I fuck with that. And you can watch it another one and be like, I didn't really like that one. And you just switch it up, do it again. You are your best critic. You are your best and worst critic. You know what I'm saying? That's my saying. I say it my way. I say the same thing, but my way. You know what I'm saying? You are your best and worst critic. You can be your best critic and just say, everything I do is great, and post everything that you do. Or you can say, well, I like this aspect of my life, but not that aspect of my life, and post this part of your life, not that part. And then the other part could be the part that people really want to see, really need to see. You feel me? And that's why I've kind of taken more of a personal aspect to my channel now, and kind of just like, I want to talk to the camera. Like, I want to talk to the camera. This is me. This is Tempo. This is the dancer that you're watching the shorts of, that you're watching the dance videos of. This is me. And I just wanted to get on here and make a little intro video. I know it's long as fuck, but I hope you watch it. You feel me? Because you're not going to know who the fuck you're watching if you don't. You feel me? You're just going to be sitting here watching dance videos, and that's not what I want. That's not what I want for my career. I want people to know who I am, how I speak, my body language, like my personality. I want people to know this shit about me. You feel me? And it's never going to get out there unless I put it out there. And that's why I made this video today. It should have been my first video on the channel. It should have been, but it's not. It's not. It's 4 years later. 4 years later from my first ever recorded YouTube video. And like I said, timing is everything. How do I know that this isn't the video people are going to want to watch the most on my channel? How do I know that? I don't know. We just gonna have to find out and see when I post that motherfucker. That's it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the little intro video to Tempo. Why did that rhyme so much? The intro video to Tempo. Hope you enjoyed, ho. Like, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in another video, whether it's me dancing, whether it's me talking, whether it's just anything. I hope that I get to see you guys there. You feel me? And remember that you can do anything in this life as long as you put your mind to it. Anything. You can do anything in this life. Hiccups. Sorry. You do anything in this life. Remember that. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let yourself stop you. Don't let your mind or your body stop you. Keep going. Keep pushing for greatness. And until my next video, Tempo.